What is up, guys? It's Ghost Lane here, and I'm currently a diamond, jungle, and top lane main, and I usually post daily commentaries of what you guys want me to play. So if you want me to play Galio, just leave it in the comment section and I'll play Galio. And a couple guides here and then. Today I'm going to give you guys a full guide on Irelia, which is one of my personal favorite champions. Irelia, in my opinion, is one of the strongest top laners of all time. I'm not even joking when I say this. Irelia is broken. Why do you think they say better nerf Irelia? Okay, getting that out of the way. I'm going to go through several topics that will prepare you to be a monster top lane and just destroy top lane. First of all, what to start, you should always go Flask 99% of the time. The sustain is great on her, and all you really need to do during the laning phase is to just survive. So I mean, you could go aggressive and get a couple kills, but if you really can. But if you're like against a Malphite, yeah, good luck killing him. So what I always do is just max and start E. Yeah, I know, why not W? Well, I'll tell you in a second, guys. You could overall trade better with E because the stun is just ridiculous if you activate it on them when they're a higher health than you. The stun is about 1.5 seconds with a couple points into it, and a whole 2 seconds when it's fully maxed. And that's just like crazy. I'm like, what the heck, Riot? I'm just kidding. I love you, Riot. Don't take that the wrong way. Alright, ganks are just so stupid on her, and after E is maxed, you should probably be maxing W. Sorry, guys. For the true damage it gives you and the lifesteal. You won't really notice the lifesteal early, but when you start like maxing W, you will start to like it will start to like show. So yeah. And okay, now with her Q, every time you kill a unit with your Q, you will get reset, and it will refund part of the mana for you, so that's great with her Q. And her Q also applies on hit effects, so this is great with Sheen and Static Shiv. Okay, just kidding. Don't go Static Shiv, please. Please no Static Shiv. Okay, now moving on to your ultimate. This is what gives Irelia her 1v2 pizzazz. Her ultimate can literally turn an entire fight, but it's kind of tricky to use her ultimate, so just practice in normals before bringing in ranked or something like that. Now, what you should build on Irelia 100% of the time is Triforce. This is Irelia's power spike. You should always try to go Sheen and then Phage into Triforce. Just because you don't really want to rush a Zeal. I cry every time if people rush a Zeal. It's not really good on her, the Zeal by itself, but once you get Triforce, then you can notice the crits and everything. After Triforce, I suggest you go Ninja Tabbies, just because your passive already has a lot of tendency, and you're not going to get slowed or stunned that much. But if the enemy team is full AP, or they have a lot of annoying like crowd control, like stuns or slows, and I mean a lot. If you want to get Merc Treads, the enemy team better have a Lissandra, Nautilus, Wukong, Zac, and Morgana. Maybe like a Blitzcrank or something. I don't know, but a lot of AP. They need to have a lot of AP, and they need to have a lot of CC. All right, like that's how much CC the enemy team needs to have for you to actually build Merc Treads. No, I'm just joking. You don't have to not build Merc Treads. You can if you want, if it works for you, that's fine, because that's what League of Legends is really about. You know, you don't really need to follow everyone, because people can do out of meta stuff and they can get away with it pretty easily. So yeah, so after Triforce and boots, you can always go two ways. First way is you can build Blade of the Ruined King and then go full tank, or the second way is where you just go full tank right after Triforce and boots. I kind of like the second way because it's less risky that you'll get one shot by the enemy team, and just you kind of need more practice going full AD Irelia. But you know, if you just want to like straight, like I wouldn't suggest it, but if you just want to like straight hop into ranked with Irelia, then you should probably go full tank right after Triforce just to peel for your team. Now if you're behind, go tank. Okay. Now what to build as tank? I would suggest, if the enemy team has a mixture of AP and AD, I would suggest you go Randuins and then Banshees. And if their entire team is ability power, then go Magic Resist. Now, if they're all attack damage, then go Armor. And there's a couple other items that you'd like to get is probably like Frozen Heart, Spear Visage. And I honestly think that Guardian Angel is just amazing on Irelia, just because it confuses the enemy team, not how they play or what they're doing, but it kind of confuses them on what decisions to make, because they can't really focus the front line if the front line has a GA. Like they don't wanna kill the Irelia so that Irelia can come back. You know, they just want to avoid her at all costs, and you can't really avoid an Irelia, so that's why it's so good on her. And they're probably never ever gonna get to your backline if you have GA up. So yeah, and that's where your ADC is. So you want to keep your backline safe, you know, at all times. But if they don't focus you, then they have to deal with an Irelia. So yeah, later on in the fight, yeah, they're gonna have to focus you. Okay, the summoner spells that you're probably gonna be taking 99% of the time is teleport with flash. And sometimes if you're going into a kill lane and you just want to kill them right away or something like that, I wouldn't really suggest that you take ignite, but you can. I don't really encourage it at all. So yeah, the teleport combo is really good for roaming and making plays. The flash is great for escaping plays and securing kills. Teleport is great for helping out your team, and you should always keep an eye on your map for more opportunities to make plays. And by the way, when you teleport to lane, or you know, if you're trying to gank someone, just keep in mind, guys, that your TP, if you teleport to a tower, the cooldown is lower than teleporting to a minion or ward. So I know that's not going to happen every team fight where like there's a tower right there so you could TP to, but just keep that in mind. If you're teleporting the lane, I would suggest you TP to the turret instead of the minion. It just helps out a lot on the cooldown. Now the cooldown is higher if you TP to a minion. Alright, I said that. Alright, you should never be AFKing with your Triforce. You should always be grouping and roaming with your team, because if you leave your team to fend for themselves, there's going to be a 50% chance that they're going to lose their lanes, and they're probably going to get stomped. And you're probably going to get stomped as well, because, you know, they fed, right? So you're probably going to get stomped. Okay. Now what you do, like when you're behind, is just peel your team, and when you're super ahead or you're just kind of ahead, try to play super aggressive, because on Irelia, she's really good at like catching people off, because her stun's just so ridiculous. Like her stun is 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure you can catch someone off with 2 seconds. All right. And always try your best to save your Q until they get out of your auto attack range. All right, because and when they're close, like you should just walk up to them and just like stun them if they're like the same health as you. But if they're lower health than you, then don't even bother, because you're gonna slow them and they're just gonna walk away and laugh. you're not gonna do anything. And try not to Q right away at them, you know, so because it is an auto attack reset. So try, I mean, not an auto attack reset, but just a reset on your Q. So try to kill them when they're about to die with your Q, or they're escaping and you just want to kill them. And try to get like, and that's why your ultimate's really good. It's for like, it's kind of long range, so you can ult the person that's like in the back line and still do damage to them, which is really good. And trying to get four blades into their entire team is really good in team fights. You can just like burst them pretty quickly. Your ult does significant damage if you have Triforce, and if you have Blade of the Rune King, it does like even more. So yeah, so that's good. Now if you're getting dove by 2 people and you're top lane and you can't really do anything, and they have minions to dive you, and you're saving your ultimate for when they dive you, well, another thing you could do is you could get rid of the minion wave so they can't dive you. That's another way to like actually escape a gank, or have something that works really well against the enemy team, because you don't have to go rain demons, you don't have to go banshees, you don't have to go anything that I just said. I'm just saying these are suggestions for what you guys may encounter. But if you guys think something is better, then go ahead, by all means do it. It's all up to you guys, you know. I'm missing out a couple of important things, guys, but I'm just going to try to keep this thing short. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have an excellent day. If you did like it, please leave a like, and leave a dislike if you hate my guts. And if you like, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day just to see this guide. It means so much to me, and it's Ghost Lane here, and I'm out. Peace.